Hey guys, and welcome back to Culture Boys, a show where two guys just want to have a chat. I'm Nathan, and as always, I'm joined by Pepe, and we are back for what is at least one of my favorite series that we do. You were.
Oh, I thought you was going to intro it. I thought you were going to go straight in. I thought you were going to go.
I was waiting for
I was waiting for
the.
I thought you were pausing for dramatic effect. I was
No.
like, okay, no. Okay, it's pitches. Yeah.
Yeah, we're back for some more pitches.
Jeez, okay, you would have thought after 160 episodes you would have known this by now. Got each other's reading things. Anyway, yes. For those that don't know what pitches is, myself and Nathan pick out a random selection of subjects, themes, and like media outlet kind of stuff, and then we jumble a random generator thing, pops out something, and we have to pitch it to each other. Our ideas.
Yes, and this week, this time round, we are pitching martial arts school magazines.
This guy over here has been hyped for it. I can tell him. I can see the look on his face. This is the martial arts guy right here. He's like the martial arts manga expert over here.
Yeah, I mean, this one is kind of my jam.
Yeah.
But for Pepe and I, this is also kind of nostalgic in a way because we were in sixth form or college together. Our whole media studies course, like the first ever project we were all given was to make a school magazine. So it's a little nostalgic for us.
Yeah.
To like have to redo that kind of stuff.
It's just like coming up with that kind of stuff. Like always, if you've ever seen a Cultured Boys Pictures episode before, you know that we can create visual assets if we want to.
Yes.
Nathan's gone back to his AS media days.
I literally have.
I'm going to keep it consistent in these episodes. I haven't created any visual assets for shit. However, I have put a can-do attitude into my idea, which is what I can only do.
And with that, Pepe, pitch me your martial arts school magazine.
I'm going to go into this with a disclaimer first, saying that I like the idea of martial arts, but don't have a very grand idea of it. Like, so any thought, like previous or forms that have been created before, like any certain, martial arts mumbo jumbo forms, like I don't know them. I don't know if they're actually real forms or not. All my knowledge comes from fiction. So bear in mind, some of this stuff I've written down could be an existing form. It could be original, who knows? But regardless, welcome to my martial arts school magazine that I've created. It is called CFM. Do you know what CFM stands for, Nathan? Can you guess?
I'm pretty sure CFM does mean something, and I know that acronym for some reason.
Mm-hmm. It's not a Shetgam, let's put it that way.
No. I might be confusing CFM for CPM, like clicks per minute.
He might be right, but no. Considering this is a martial arts school magazine, this is called CFM, the Crab Form Monthly. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is Crab Form Monthly? Crab Form Monthly is a magazine dedicated to the ways of crab form. That's right. In this magazine, you can find advice and interviews given by senseis about the mysterious crab form, the new martial arts form sweeping the nation. You can also find out the latest goings on in the dojo, which I've conveniently not written about in its notes. So, crab form. Where can you find it? What's it about? So, the founders of Crab Form, there's two of them. One of them is Eugene Sensei and Larry Sensei.
Of course.
If you know, you know. And it is mainly held in this one specific dojo called the Crustacean Shack Dojo. You can find it there.
Yep. Okay.
But anyway, let's give a little backstory about Crab Form and where it came from. Why it has a magazine specifically. Bear in mind, this is an up-and-coming magazine, so I'd see this more maybe as a newsletter rather than a full magazine. But it's there. It's got those kind of premises, you know what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
Anyway, here's a bit of background information about crab form. Larry Sensei is more behind the form, while Eugene Sensei is more about the business and keeping the crustacean shack dojo running. He also has a side business as well, like some sort of restaurant. Not exactly sure what it might be, but there's a little bit of a thing there. But what is the key to crab form? I hear you ask, Nathan. So there's a few moves in crab form. There's a few moves. There's the claw grip, as you would expect.
Yep. Yep.
Do you know what is involved in a claw grip, Nathan? You want me to tell you more?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. So, claw grip is using the strength in your finger and thumb muscles. You grab your enemy in a tight and unrelenting grip.
So it is exactly as I thought, just like the action figures in the 90s with Kung Fu grip.
Yeah, but this is claw grip because.
Yeah, I know.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's different.
All right, mate. All right.
It's different. Right. So that's one of them. The scuttle dodge. You know what the scuttle dodge is? Well, it's very simple. Like anyone can pick up the scuttle dodge. It's a very beginner move. It's like a quick side-to-side motion. Someone tries to come at you. Like some people might lunge forward, some people might lunge back in defense, but no. The scuttle dodge is a very quick side to side. You don't move forward, don't move back, only side to side, like a crab.
Yep.
Like you could do the Zoidberg thing as well if you want to, woo, 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 but like it's not necessary. Like, you don't need to go full into that.
I can't wait to see someone do that. Fucking scuttle dodge whilst being Zoidberg.
Someone comes at you with a knife, be like, "Give me your money." Be like, "Ha!" Try and come at me, motherfucker. Like it's not even a zigzag.
Fight crazy, we're crazy.
There's no forward motion at all in it. It's literally side to side, swinging side to side.
Oh my god.
Next move is very specific one. This one's a bit more harder to learn. I mean, this is only really for the experts. It's the crab dance. You might be asking, what is the crab dance? So there's a very set few ways of initiating the crab dance here. So it can only be initiated once the song Crab Rave by Noise Storm plays.
There it is. Yep, there it is.
What? Again, very specific scenarios this can happen in, and as I said, it's the experts. So you always have to be prepared to play the song when this happens. So once the song plays, you gather your fellow crab form brothers and sisters. You put your hands in the air and you make the crab rave dance. I would have gone into more details about the crab rave dance, but there's a lot of steps. And we don't have enough time between us, enough hours in the day to actually go into every single detail of the crab rave dance.
Oh my god.
It will confuse your enemies and leave time for a surprise attack. Like everyone starts to and the enemy's like, "Whoa, hold on, I'm outnumbered here," and they're dancing. It's like a very similar thing to the haka in is it rugby? I don't know where the fucking sport is from.
Rugby, yeah.
Yeah, but like it's that like so. Whoa, it's catch you off guard and ambush, crab rave ambush. Obviously, you'd have to hope that it's side to side, like so they're kind of like horizontal to you. So if they're in front of you, you might be fucked. But regardless, ambush.
Oh my god.
Next move. The way of the mantis shrimp.
That's not a crab.
Yeah? You know what the way of the mantis shrimp is, Nathan? Can you take any guesses?
That's not a crab.
It's crustacean, though.
Yeah, but crab form.
Look, Nathan, I'm going to go level with you, yeah? It's a shrimp. It's crustacean. It's all adjacent, right? Go with it. Answer my fucking question. So, Nathan, would you like to know more about the way of the mantis shrimp?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I thought you would. Very keen, Nathan. He's gonna be like subscribing to this very soon. It's pretty much like the mantis form in martial arts, except you have a shitload of shrimp in your pockets.
Oh,
yeah.
Is that to refuel on energy or to use like sand or like?
I mean, you could use them wherever you want. You can eat a little snack. You can throw them, but it's mantis shrimp. You do mantis form first, and then shrimp. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Shrimp. Yeah.
Yep.
And the last thing, I won't go into so many more like forms that I've created, but I'll give you the last of them. So I've created hundreds of forms here, Nathan, but I'm only give you the rundown of 5.
Okay.
They just give a taster. Like you won't want to hear about this all day. You know what I mean? So
No, I mean,
yeah, yeah,
if
yeah,
I'm gonna subscribe, I don't want spoilers.
yeah. Exactly. And you've got your thing to talk about. We don't want to be here all day.
Oh, how gracious of you, sir.
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. I'm allowing you. Be blessed that I'm allowing you to talk
The
about
most humble
Yeah.
of pitches.
Exactly. There's a lot of work that's gone into this, Nathan. It's not like I just came up with this in a space of an hour or so.
This motherfucker here. I'm going to grace you with time to pitch your stuff. I know it's shit, but you'll have your
Well,
time. I
Nathan, you're the
promise.
one that's saying this shit. I didn't say no. If you want to come
Sorry,
at me,
the shit was implied.
meet me in the car park and I'll show you. Like, come at me.
Some crab form, yeah?
Yeah, crab
Some
form,
advanced crab form.
Yeah, just wait till I got that fucking, what was it called? The claw grip. Yeah, that thing that I created.
Motherfucker out here gonna fight me with a black belt crab form.
It's ambitious of you to say that this goes up to black belt.
Ambitious of me to assume it had any belts.
It's not been planned. Anyway, the last form I'll tell you guys about today is the hermit meditation. And it's not really a form, it's more of like a way of like realigning yourself with the crab. Like like that kind of thing. So
Do I need to find a shell?
I mean, not too far off. You can relax and find inner peace by secluding yourself in a confined space, i.e., a large box.
Well, I really wasn't that far off.
Yeah,
But I mean,
think like Snake from Metal Gear Solid. But if you do so wish, you can move and take this confined space with you until you find a bigger confined space that suits you better, and then you just switch over. Sometimes you might find another person within your confined space. You're like, hold on, I want that confined space. So you have a brawl it out with your crab form brethren. And it's a cruel mistress, the crab form. Like there isn't much loyalty there.
I see.
So like if you want to take the larger confined space, you gotta do it by showing your moves.
So in theory,
Mm-hmm.
the person with the biggest confined space
Mm-hmm.
is probably the master of crab forms. So
Yeah.
really, you don't have belts. You have
You have confined spaces.
the confined spaces. I see.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like that confined space will give you the meditation and like all the zen you need to chill. But obviously to get that, you need to be on guard all the time. You gotta be ready.
You gotta be ready with them crab raves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the bigger the confined space is, the more like you gotta have a better speaker in there, and like the better speaker to play crab rave.
More space for crab raving.
You have entered my domain.
Domain expansion. Crab rave.
That's just a bit of a taste of CFM. Today. Thank you for listening to
my God.
my TED Talk.
This has got to be the. I don't think I've laughed so much during one of your pitches. This has to be the fucking funniest pitch you've given so far. Oh my God.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Do you have any questions for the crab form, Nathan? Do you have anything you'd like to ask?
How much is a subscription?
Oh, 25 quid a month. Eugene Sensei runs a tough ship.
I want to say you can't put a price on self-defense, but Eugene Sensei's found a way.
Oh, he will. Like, it's like if you want to get into crab form, it's not easy. Like it's sweeping the nation, but it's such a rare thing. It's like an exclusive club in some ways. Like some might call it a cult, but that's just going too far. I wouldn't say that.
Well, I mean, they do say there is that theory that everything turns into crab. So
Exactly. Yep. All that glitters is crab. Only shooting stars break the outer shell. Thank you, Smash Mouth.
crab mouth.
Sounds like a disease.
It does actually.
So can't come into work today, boss. So I've got crab mouth.
You know what? It feels like if this was like more fantasy and you were like in the Naruto universe, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
it's the crab sages. If you take in too much sage energy, you get crab mouth.
you know, like you just slowly just like turn into a crab. Like your eyes like start going a
Yeah.
bit more outwards. You're like your face just expands more outwards. Like
You get a little more like chonky as well,
yeah.
like lower to the ground, a little wide, like.
Yeah. Hunched over again. You've been side scuttling so much that it just becomes natural to you. So you're like there, like.
But you will be the ultimate crab raver. I'm so glad you actually included that, because as soon as you were like crab dance, I was like, if this guy doesn't say crab rave anywhere, I'm going to be mad.
You know me, Nathan. You know me. Go on,
I do know you, and that's why I also thought crab rave.
Yeah. That's it. It's gotta be.
Oh, mate.
Any crustacean, man. That's it. I'm killing him over here.
I'm actually dying over here. I love that you're not the one who created this. Like,
Oh no, no.
you're just
no.
advertising for someone. Like the two other guys have created this.
I could never, Nathan. I could never create this thing. Right?
Ironic. You could never, even though you did.
Yeah. I would never have the audacity, Nathan, to create the crab form. I'm more of a goblin mode guy myself, I have to say.
Goblin crab.
Oh, Subarashi. Right. Well.
Damn it.
Damn it. Right. Okay, Nathan. I'm ready to hear. What am I looking at here? Nathan's already sent me some things here.
Yes. So if you want to click on the cover there,
Yeah. I'm looking right now.
this, my good friend,
Yeah.
is my own personal invented style for Kung Fu for the modern person. Lazy person's useless Kung Fu. Or in Cantonese, 懒人冇用功夫.
I wasn't expecting that. Can you break it
It's
down?
more
for me?
authentic.
Can you break it down?
Okay, so it's actually like word for word exactly the same. So,
Wow.
懒人, lazy person.
Lang, yeah.
冇用, useless.
Yeah. Yang mo yo.
So, 懒人
Lan yan
冇用
mo yung
功夫.
kung fu. I've forgotten it already.
Lazy person's useless Kung Fu.
So this already sounds right up my street. Love this.
I have invented this personally myself.
Yep, understandable.
It's also a monthly subscription service, because you'll notice on the cover it says monthly manual.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need a dojo because the school is worldwide. You subscribe monthly, you get the manual. I teach you a new thing every month.
Nice.
So each month you will receive a magazine. Sometimes there might be a DVD. Sometimes there might be a VHS. Whatever I can find on the cheap. There might be new forms. There might be new techniques. There might be new exercises. But you will get something new every time for the modern person who wants to defend themselves but don't want to expend too much energy.
Damn, man, this is right up my street. I'm loving this so far.
And just for you keen-eyed there, you might also recognize a certain someone on the cover. That's right. I went and made a V-Roid, a 3D model of what I imagine the Cultured Boys logo as a person.
It looks horrific. It literally looks like, like in Smash Bros. They have the like NPC things.
Yep.
It's a Wii Fit trainer. You literally made the Wii Fit trainer for us. Okay.
So what I've sent Pepe is issue 1, the basics.
Mm-hmm.
Now, again, the whole pitch is for my whole style, my whole school. But I'm just going to explain. So this first issue, I'm going to go through the fundamentals, things you need before you can truly immerse yourself in 懶人冇用功夫.
Kills me every time.
Now we move on. So here's just an excerpt, right? Double page spread, the most important page. We don't need to run through, and you can read it in your own time, everybody. You know, fourth wall break. I did spend like a half an hour just typing down some random shit to make it sound important.
There's a lot here. Yeah.
Oh, I tried, dude. I tried.
Yeah.
So the key thing on here, the most important message you need to take away is for the Kung Fu, you need your mind in the right space. Mindset is everything. Mentality is everything. So there's some key things here on this double page spread you can read through that will help you align yourself properly with the values of my style. I'll just read you out the titles, you know, like the subtitles and things. Work smart, not hard. Key principle of my style. Sleep is important. Also, another very important thing. And meditation can help calm your mind. Something that most martial arts, most Kung Fu's will share is meditation to calm one's mind. Again, the information underneath, I'm not going to read to you. That's up to you. You got to subscribe if you want to know these things. You know what I mean?
Damn, man. Yeah.
But yes, I didn't put full Culture Boys branding because this is like my own venture. You know, this is just me.
This is side hustle.
This is me cutting out Pepe so I get all the profits.
Jesus Christ. That's why it's the first time I'm seeing this.
But yes, that is my style.
I'm like kind of like reading through it bit by bit, like
Are you actually reading some of my nonsense that I typed out?
I'm trying to ingest. I do not waste precious. It's the first thing it's telling me is do not waste precious time and energy with unnecessary movements or thoughts. That's immediately. I'm seeing a bunch of paragraphs here, and I'm like, geez, this thing's correct.
I'm telling. Look, to make it sound authentic, I did have to. Again, another fourth wall break. I did have to sit and try and think about what I would imagine I'd read in, like, you know, in a text sent down from the Seafalls and, you know, whatever, the masters. So I was like I was trying my best to like make it sound somewhat authentic. But, you know.
I love this is all in Comic Sans as well. It's the first thing I noticed of this thing. First thing I noticed when looking at this. It slaps you in the face with the Comic Sans.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Sleep is important. The key to a healthy mind is to ensure you have plenty of rest. I vibe with this a lot. Without rest your mind. It's bored to at least 8 hours. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yes.
I mean, that is actually like spot on. That is actually really fucking good advice.
I'm telling you, I told you, I invented this style, bro.
Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about.
5 times to meditate to have a calm mind. If you lack sleep, then consider meditation as a quick. Yeah. The funny thing is that a lot of this is actually really helpful advice. like beside the lazy person kung fu thing, it's literally the right hand side of your thing is actually good advice. It's actually so.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually sat and thought. Again, I did actually really think about what I was typing. I didn't want to just type down some stupid crap.
Yeah, I need to go back to the work smart, not hard bit because I saw a bunch of paragraphs there and I immediately just skipped over it. Yeah, because it's that line: "Do not waste precious energy and time on movements or thought," and that just tells me that those other paragraphs are shorter. Read those. You see, Nathan, I might even be like a high level of it. So, like your questions to me, like, is there a belt system in this, or is it like what were we saying here?
No.
See,
because belts are a waste of time.
Ah.
This is not part of the ethos of the modern person. You don't want to confine yourself. You want to be free and open and ready to use this kung fu whenever you need it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm definitely ready to use this whenever I need.
Even when you're sat doing nothing and someone comes, you're ready. I'm gonna instill you with all the skills you need. And even from a desk chair, like right now, someone will come in the room and I'd be ready, like, pa, done. Get out of my face.
So let me, as a master of the lazy person's kung fu, like if someone comes at you, you so happen to be in the street, like a very rare thing for a lazy person to have.
Yes.
You're walking, getting some groceries, you're getting a bit of takeaway, maybe.
Yes.
Like, and someone comes at you for knife. They're like, "Give me your money." What does the lazy kung fu person master do? What do they do?
This is what they would do.
Yeah.
You set your food down.
Oh.
You make them think that you're gonna give up the stuff. You let them get close. And that is when the forms kick in. That's when you go for the strikes. That's where you go and you go for an elbow to the face. And with your other elbow, you want to be going right into the inside of their joint. So it's like a double motion as you're swinging around. So you smash into their arm, get that knife out of the way. You use your other elbow. You come and you smack him in the face.
Yeah. A lot of elbow movements here.
So now you've done a spin motion, right? You sort of done like a half rotation.
Right. Okay, yeah.
Now he's like off balance because he's like, oh shit, just took an elbow to the face.
Yeah.
Now that is when you pick up the knife.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
And you threaten that motherfucker. You tell him if he ain't getting out of here soon, he's gonna take this knife back with him inside of him.
Okay.
You threaten that motherfucker. You don't actually do it. You don't go through with it.
Oh.
Because you just try again.
Okay, yeah.
You're not wasting movements. It's all about being smart.
Yeah.
Work smart, not hard, right? So you
yeah,
threaten the motherfucker. Now he thinks he's gonna die.
Yeah.
He leaves you alone. He runs off. Now you toss that knife in the trash or some shit. Like you get rid of that because you don't want that trouble.
Yeah.
Pick up your food. Off you go.
Right. Okay. Cool. So, how many issues of Useless Kung Fu Monthly would you need to learn those, but to take on someone like that? How many like an ETA kind of thing? Like
I haven't decided. Each issue might be longer or shorter than the last.
yeah.
So I mean,
It's also VHSs, like you said. I want to know what's on these fucking DVDs which are showing up. It's so sporadic.
the DVDs or the VHSs, if they do come with your issue, they might not always. I might also just slap in a YouTube link, but it's still like blue as if it's a hyperlink that you could click, even though it's a magazine.
It's a multi-generational thing, I see. Yeah. Anyone can pick it up.
It's the actual like recording of the forms and the movements.
I see, yeah.
Right, so in the issue, you might have like still images, but you can't always learn the proper forms.
Yeah.
You know, you might not be like loose enough. You might be too tense for some of the movements. Now you got the visuals of me doing it with you. Now you're okay. That's how Seafood did it. So now I know.
Okay, yeah. Do you have like? Is there like? So is it you that's the instructor for this then? Yeah.
Yes, this is my style. I'm the instructor. I am the grandmaster.
Grandmaster. It does explain all the cultured boys.
Exactly.
Why
Exactly. See?
One of them doing the Rasengan.
No.
It looks like he's doing the Rasengan. You literally put
No.
a little blue orb there. He's doing the Rasengan.
He could be, but you know, that's also just a very
He's also grabbing that guy's balls.
part of the forms, bruh.
You know, you get those like, is it like the? I can't remember what they're called. You know, like the meditation spheres or whatever. Where you can just rotate them. Yeah, that thing. Yeah,
I mean, for this first cover, none of these are actual forms.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
This was just to sort of like, you know, eye catching.
Yeah. Okay, that's what gets you into it, and then you're like, ah, shit.
I mean, I've still got to sell this.
Yeah,
Still got to make it look good. I think it gets across sort of what it's about, you know.
How much would this cost monthly? Would you say?
Well, considering it's all coming from me and it's a very personal cost to myself, £20 a month.
£20, yeah.
So you know, it's a little bit, but like,
Yeah.
I'm developing a whole new form for the modern person who's, you know, probably trapped to a desk chair most of the time.
Ah, okay. So do you think this is more for someone that is already going down the lazy person kung fu route, or do you think like there's someone there that like goes to the gym every day, they're very active, they stumble across the lazy man's kung fu manual? Like, which person do you think is more likely gonna be enjoying this or take to it?
This is for everyone.
Okay, yeah.
It more applicable to those like myself, sat down quite a lot, behind the desk a lot, but it doesn't mean you can't apply it if you're a more active person. If you're a more active person, you go to the gym a lot, you've got more strength for some of these moves. Like in the example with the spin move with the knife guy, you might have broke his arm
Yeah.
and his face.
I mean, I'm somewhat inclined to say that might not be because of the lazy person's kung fu, but yeah, I can see where you're coming from with it.
But I'm making for every modern person. Just
Yeah.
because I focus more on the people like myself doesn't mean that every modern person cannot use the lessons.
Of course, yeah.
You might not use every movement, but in every kung fu, you don't use every form.
That's true.
It's again working smart, not hard. Using the most applicable forms for the situation.
Okay, yeah, you gotta adapt. You gotta like overcome.
Exactly.
Work smart, not hard. Yeah.
That's why mentality, again, most important aspect of kung fu.
Shit, bro. So did this start in? Where did it start?
What do you mean?
Wait. I mean, you gave the proper name to it earlier. Is that in the corner as well? Is that what's in the corner? I just noticed, like the front cover. There's something in the top.
Oh no, that just says issue 1 right.
Right. I thought that was it written in.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't have it written out.
Okay, fair.
The only reason it has a Chinese name is because I invented it.
Yeah, because it wasn't born in China. It's just born in the rough, tough.
This is born from my brain,
London,
straight from the UK. A British-born Chinese man.
Alexander, yeah.
From my brain comes forth Lanyan Mo Yong Kung Fu.
I think you need a t-shirt with that on, mate.
Could you imagine first ever Cultured Boys merch from my brain? Lanyan Mo Yong Kung Fu. Just like a bunch of Chinese characters that everyone's like, what's that even reading?
You need to have from my brain and then the list of the Chinese characters. That's it. So people are, whoa, what the fuck does that mean? Yeah.
I'd imagine if I had a uniform, it would be a t-shirt, but like the school would be on the back and like big letter, like big characters like Akuma, so that way every time we're finished we style on you.
Yeah. You need like a gi as well. That's what you need.
Yeah, we style on you. We beat the shit out of you because we're lazy people, and it's even worse that you lost to a lazy person. And then we just stand with our backs to you, like, and character right there.
Yeah, and then like there's like an orange glow in the back as well. It's like boom.
Yeah, exactly.
KO. Just comes out of nowhere, like, whoa.
No, you do it yourself.
Yeah, you just hear the approaches.
Oh god, it's crab form.
It's the crab form score.
Just a dude in a box comes along,
slides along, sidestepping. Jesus Christ! This is not how I thought the episode would go at all. Very good. I like. I like both of these ideas.
So there you go. There's my pitch. There's my pitch for my original style.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very good.
Funny enough, it didn't actually take me that long to come up with.
Yeah.
Go figure.
I mean, yeah, work smart, not hard. Oh man, yeah, it's with the crab form thing, it's random because I think midweek I came up with the idea, and I was like, I literally came up with crab. You know what? Crab is going to be the form I'm going to go for. But I didn't like, this is like a passing idea that I had while I was doing something else. So I was like, oh, I'll write this down. So I just put crab in. I usually write down the what we have to do for the idea, and then crab was the first thing, and then like, after that, I think it was like more like yesterday and this morning I started fleshing out the idea of crab form.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I came up with this on like Thursday.
Yeah.
And I was doing something, and then like inspiration struck. And you know when it's just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So I immediately got to work and I started making the cover, and I was like, this is it.
That's it.
Because I don't know about you, but I did have another idea.
Oh yeah.
And I did tell Pepe this idea. It was when we were getting the prompts, but I did write down Weeb's Guide to Martial Arts, and it was going to be a
Yeah.
magazine going through all of the famous styles from anime
Ooh.
and manga, but as if you could do it in real life.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I feel like that would be a genuine thing that people would be like, "Whoa, cool." Don't on Ray.
Yeah, exactly. But
That's
that
a
was an
theme.
idea I did throw
Yeah.
out to Pepe like when we
Yeah.
got the prompts like last week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, oh, like Turtle School. I did the reason I didn't do it was because it came up because I was like, look, if for example,
Mm-hmm.
that's the route you wanted to go.
Yeah.
And I do remember saying to Pepper, like, oh, if you wanted to do like a magazine for like the Turtle School or the Crane
Yeah.
School
Yeah.
or something, like you could do that.
I think we both agreed that moment. Like, I knew for a fact I wanted to create my own like random form that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Like,
I also wanted to try and make something like wholly original, quote unquote.
yeah. Literally, the quote unquote is very applicable to mine. For example,
Well, I don't think there.
the
I don't
ma-
think there is a crab form.
the
So
the mantis shrimp, which is literally just put you some shrimp in your pockets and do a completely stolen form which already exists.
yeah, but I mean, like that's the most Pepe like thing out of all of it.
Yeah.
Like I know crab form is super you already,
Yeah.
but like to be like, oh yeah, here's this other thing, but with like a really random element
Yeah.
for no reason. I'm like, well, that's the most Pepe thing ever.
Well, that's it. Do we have anything else we want to say on this episode before we end it?
No, actually,
Nah.
this episode has been like super fun.
It's been bad. I think, yeah, it's one of my favorite pictures ones we've done so far. I enjoyed this.
I fucking love this one.
So guys, you've heard both our pitches. Why don't you tell us in the comments below which one you'd want to pick up? Bear in mind, mine's more expensive, so I understand. Yeah, God. But it's the experience. It's the experience, guys. That's what you want to.
Yes.
But yeah, well, thank you for listening, guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button for future Cultured Boys videos. Click the links in our description. We have our X and all our podcast platforms in there as well. Right, and we will catch you next time for another Cultured Boys episode. Bye bye.
Bye.